going on, guys? I'm gonna get experimental here. I've been doing that greenhouse out there and having some success. I'll show you here in a little bit. But I decided, since these are on clearance, buy these trays, 72 greenhouse trays. You add water, they grow, and you put the water in them. These things are supposed to grow up, and then you put the seeds in them. Now I'm gonna be doing a bunch of these black oil sunflower seeds, especially since our goats, these are supposed to be really good for our goats. And I want to see they get about 5 foot tall. And what I've researched, there's supposed to be some really pretty sunflowers. And the actual big yellow flower is about 5 foot tall. And there's an area I want to put them, but I want to try these trays out. I made my own homemade trays, or my own homemade holders using toilet paper and paper towel rolls. Cut those up and then just put dirt in them and put seeds in them. But I want to try these trays. I mean, what was it, 13 bucks for this tray, 72 plants. So we'll see how this turns out. I'm kind of excited. Got 2 trays, about 1, 2. I'm gonna see potentially if I can do 100, what is that, 72, like 144 plants, sunflowers, black sunflower seeds. It's a $26 experiment. We'll see what happens. I gotta say though, it is very time consuming trying to get one of these little seeds and put them down in this here dirt. I've been doing it for a few minutes. Kids are loud in the background, pressing it down in there. And I've just got to the point where I was losing track. So I was like, I'll just put 2 seeds in, leave their heads up, then I'll go back through with my finger and shove them all down. And these things, I think these things could expand it a little better. They didn't expand up as good as I thought they would, but that's okay. But yeah, this is fun. One by one, I still got half a rolls more to go. Oh. 1 by 1, 2 by 2 by 2. Good Lord, it's time consuming. Almost knocked all my seeds on the floor. Okay, we got 6 rows done, 6 more rows to go. They don't exactly go in that easy. I thought they would be a little easier to go in, but as you push them down in there. But I might buy a couple more of these trays on clearance for next year.
What are those?
Daddy's planting seeds, bro.
They look sweet.
Yeah, they're black oil sunflower seeds. Maybe we can feed them to our goats because we got Willie out there. Man, I don't know about doing that other tray. I ain't gonna lie, my fingers are already numb. My hands are so fat trying to pick up these little seeds. Trying to push them down in here. All right, there's another roll. We're getting there. You know, I researched it. This was a bag for $15. Another bag goes on clearance of these black seeds. It's actually for birds. But what I read is bird seed, majority of it will sprout. I know this because corn and stuff from my bird seed is sprouted in my flower bushes out there, or my flower pots. So I'm pretty confident that these things will grow. But that would royally suck if they didn't. You imagine that? All this time, effort. I mean, I'm still going to feed the other ones to the goats and stuff, the actual seeds, but it would suck that I go through all this and they don't grow. And I still got to figure out if I'm going to do all 140, was it 144? Because we talked about, I got a 500-foot long driveway out there. I told my wife it looks so cool along the fence line where the cattle field to have those sunflowers. So you come down a driveway and you see these big, beautiful sunflowers. Curious part would be is if they grow facing our driveway, because I know sunflowers usually attract the sun, go with the sun, or would they flip around because the sun comes up on the field side, and then would they turn completely around 360 for the evening time? I don't know. Never done it before, by the way. This is my first time ever using one of these trays. I tend to be a cheap ghetto kind of guy. I make my own. I'll show you those in a minute. Figure out ways to save money. I used to buy plants, but man, when you go to like Home Depot or one of those places and you try to buy plants, man, they're like, with inflation, what are they, like $4.98? Sometimes they'll have a sale where they'll do 3 for $10. But usually, you know, depending on what plants you want, you get a 6-pack. And they're $5, man. You buy a pack of seeds, especially I got my seeds, you know, they were buy one, get one free when they had that sale going. So the seeds are $2.99 a pack. But you get a ton of plants out of them. So to this year, I decided to go with the $2.99 seeds, buy one, get one free. So they're $1.50 a pack. Got a bunch of plants out there. I'll show you guys. I'm excited because they're really coming up and they're looking great. Hope you guys are having a good time with life in general. Springtime's here. Well, we thought it was here. Yesterday it was snowing. Day before that we had those, or date was the day before that, we had those tornado-ish weather that shot through our area. There was a tornado hit about an hour from here, devastated a small town called Sunbright. But unfortunately, that happened. But yeah, look at this, guys. I still got 3 rows. I'm trying to keep myself busy talking to you. So I'll shut up now because it's already 4 minutes. You're probably sick of listening to me. And I'll speed through this. Like I said, I still got to go back through and shove these puppies in. Try to do the pointed end pieces down. Hands numb, hands numb. Ooh. There we go. 72, that's 2 seeds per 72, 144 seeds planted in the first tray. And I can't wait to make a follow-up video when we got sprouts, and it'll be awesome once I get trees and you see the driveway. I will add to this. I want you to see my greenhouse, but we'll cut it here until we see the greenhouse, guys. All right, here we go. I'm super stoked, man. I made me a little workbench there. Y'all can see it. That way I can look off into the field. It's beautiful, and make pots. Got me some crazy dirt going on right now with some worms up in there and chicken mixed in. But anyway, let me show you this. Check this out. So a lot of them are starting to come up. These are gonna be my marigolds. You can see them starting to pop up. Got some extra, or some yogurt. Got some okra. It's popping up. Got some extras down here. This is what I was talking about, taking toilet paper rolls, man. So I got some extra beans. Gonna have some of the extra okra. This is the one I just did. The sunflowers. So I just set it in here. Man, we're rocking. We got basil all popping up. We got the cilantro popping up. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look. We got, or it's, there's 4 of them. It's Brussels sprouts. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna try those out and see what the heck happens. Here's all the extras again. I just couldn't help it. I had all those extra seeds. Like I said, I just made these things. And then I got broccoli, 1, 2, 3, 4. Even though I don't eat that stuff, but the wifey does. I put some extra beans in there. I'm gonna try to hang those and see if the bean vines hang down. I don't know. I'm gonna try something different. Some dill. Got some dill going on, and this is cool. This is my blackberry plant. I pulled it up. Look, look, look. For 2 years now, it's been in the ground. It ain't budded. That puppy's starting to get some pretty buds on it. You'd love that bud. And then that thing's coming back. That was my raspberry bush, and it even looks like it wants to bud out. That'd be totally cool if they could actually get some blackberries and raspberries growing up in here. And then look, these puppies, the cucumbers are popping like crazy. Look at the zucchini, man. It's going to town. Same thing with the yellow squash. These guys are moving slow back there. That was my bell peppers. They're moving real slow. That was just a grow of flowers. I just went and bought my own couple strawberries because the roots I planted, strawberry roots, ain't nothing happening with them. Same thing, see? So whatever. Look at these bad boys. Peas, beans popping up. And all them tomatoes and taters. And this is roots of a flower. I forget what they're called. A pretty root. There was 4 roots in the package. So I just said, you know what? I'll put them in there. I mean, I got all this space in here. Why not fill it up with some fun stuff? I don't know. I'm just having fun with this whole greenhouse gardening thing. We'll see what happens. And apparently this is how we roll over here on the mini farm. I figured she'd like some green grass. They don't ever say grass isn't greener on the other side of the fence. Hi, Reba. She's loving that green grass. I ain't gonna lie though, man. She got a little bit bigger on me and got them horns. Got the kids inside though. I just can't trust these big wild animals. I mean, she's probably fine. She'll probably never do anything, but just never know.